Okay, this is the bug with the 1.5 version of the Raptor. So the issue is these new fuse holders don't exactly fit. If I squeeze this fuse, it's pushing against the stops on the end. But if you notice that it doesn't quite line up with the holes, it's just a little bit off. See, if you look at the leg on this side here, it's in, but this leg over here, it's off by basically the pin width. So the way to fix this is to basically modify this connector. So there's two ways you can do it. The first way is you take the pins and you just bend them up and back into the top of the piece like so. So just so that they're out of the way. So then you essentially have a SMD mount one. Your other option, that might be easier for some of you, but you can just clip these off too. So same thing, just clipping the legs off. And again, you have a SMD mount one essentially. So to mount this, you get one unmodified one. And you just pop your fuse in there. And you get a one you've modified, and pop it on the other side. And then you can see here that I have one with the pins and one without. So the ones with pins are going to go on the top spot here. And the bottom one is just going to set like that. So it's just sitting on the board like that. No pins. So first thing I'm going to do is solder this one with pins in. Like that. I'm just going to press it to make sure it's in all the way. Okay. So on this side it's soldered in. And so on this side, what I'm going to do is basically push down on the board so it's flat. And if you look right here, you can see the bottom of the fuse holder. And I am just going to flow the solder down into that hole. And now, with a bit of luck, I'm just going to flow it on this side too. And that piece is now connected. And then this one you can of course just solder in. This is the other leg that I didn't solder yet. And I'll touch up that one. And you're good. And now you want to pop the fuse out just to verify. You can see the solder was flowing through that connector. And it's stable. So that's how you fix that mistake. And you can actually do the other one too while I'm here. This is the connector where I just bent the pins up instead of cutting them off. So same thing. Just solder pin. Looks good. And then I'm actually just going to solder it from this side. Do this for the camera. and then I'm just going to press down this metal piece and flow a bit more solder in there. And that should be soldered. Now if I pop that out, that piece is soldered down. You can also, if you want to, solder it from this side too, because you got a little pad here, just to add a little more support. Probably not needed, but you can do it anyways. Then your fuses should fit just fine. Also remember, do the fuses first, because these LEDs are heat sensitive, so they will break if they're exposed to too much heat. So just be aware of that. So you want to put the LEDs in last, basically. So do the rectifier and the fuses, then do the LEDs. Don't do them before.